So I wanted to do a quick update, a little bit of addendum on the Simon project. One thing I wanted to add to the project but didn't know how to do up front, but now I've figured out, is to actually have sound. So I don't know if some of you might remember the original game. Actually, each button had its individual note associated with it, so it was a little easier to track which one's going on. So I went online, found some code for what's called passing a square wave to through a pin, which basically produces a frequency within a speaker. I tried it first with a piezo buzzer, and it just wasn't working right. So I had this speaker from a computer that my office was getting rid of, and I've salvaged lots of parts from them. But this is basically just a speaker from one of those computer cases. It's basically just hooked up, into one of its own pins, but basically I'm using it to create tones. Here, I'm going to reset the Arduino. Some of you Aggies might appreciate this this reset tone I programmed in. So it goes through the little hullabaloo and then goes into the game. So you might have seen the blue flash after the hullabaloo and then the tone, but so when you push the blue, it has a corresponding sound to it. Makes it a little more interesting, a little more annoying, and I also added in a custom failure sound, so when you fail, gives you a little antagonism there before you start over. So yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I'd share a little update. I think it's a nice addition to the game because it makes it much more like the original, and actually probably a little bit easier to play just because the tones actually help you remember the sequence better. But yep.